There are many good things in this bill, but there are also a few things that don't quite meet the bar that I think that it should, Mr. President. And, we talk about the teachers' pensions benefits, and they are very important. But the piece that I think that concerns me the most is we're supposed to kind of be the fiduciary folks in the room when we do those pensions. And I can't help but when I look at what we did last night, adopting the amendment, is that the benefits that aren't fully funded are taken out of the sufficiency. And the teacher's pension only has a sufficiency of a 0.51 without this. And I know that their contributions are going up in June. There's a lot of that, but it cuts into that sufficiency to the point where I'm very concerned that if the markets go down, this pension plan could be in dire trouble. And that's why I was hoping that we could do something a little bit different to make that sufficiency a little bit better. And when a lot of folks don't understand the sufficiency and the deficiency, I'll just draw an example to not the police fire fund, but I will go to the state patrol fund. That's got a 9.5 sufficiency. And I wish all of our funds could reach that. That's where they're actually contributing. We know that's a healthy fund. That's where our funds should be looking at. They should be that tells us that we're properly funding those funds. So when you get down there under 1, I've got a lot of concern about the viability of those plans. Now, when we talk about the police and fire plan, we are cutting, and I've given this example. When police fire folks retire currently, they've got a 3-year wait in order to get a COLA, a cost of living increase. That cost of living increase right now is 1%. I will never forget when I finally got my letter in 2014 saying I was going to get a cost of living increase, Mr. President, and it was 1%. I showed my wife. She threw it in my face, said, "Big deal." So I've been capped at a 1% cost of living increase since 2014. What do you think inflation has done since then? What do you think my pension's worth from 2011 till today? It has gone backwards in buying power. So this bill actually decreases that by 1 year. Now they got to wait 2 years. We get a 3% cost of living increase one time, and then we go back to being capped again at 1%. Are you telling me that my pension plan only missed 3% from 2014 or 2011 till today? I think not. So as we think we're making these folks whole, we just gave them a carrot. We didn't even put a Band-Aid on it. So I think we missed the boat, and I do believe it goes back to the targets. We needed twice the target that we got. And I knew that was unrealistic because this is the biggest target I've seen since I've been here. And it still was half of what we needed to do the right thing and for these pension plans. And that's not any fault of Senator Friends or the LCPR. We did the best we could with what we had. And I want to reiterate again the commitment and the attention to detail that the LCPR staff did. They're a wonderful group of people. They did all the things that I asked them to do at all hours of the night, which they probably should have shown me the door or didn't answer my phone call, but they always did, no matter when I called them. They're a great bunch of folks. They do great work. And with that, Mr. President, thank you.